Oh, fuck. Way too much red. I need to go back. No, I can't. It started too high. Anyway, this is gonna be another video about seething with parasites, specifically big flies. Okay, I'm gonna edit in some photos of some big flies. They're about the size of my thumb, and like, they're terrifying, right? Usually flies sort of half the size of your thumb, your little finger, thumbnail. That's like a reasonable size for flies. These are the size of my thumb, and I think they sort of do this kind of a deal, right? They can suck your blood, right? And if you just let them suck your blood, they'll take your blood and they'll feed it to their young in a hole in the wall. But if you keep killing them, right, they do a different thing. They do a sneakier thing, right? They come up, they don't suck your blood, right? They just lay their eggs in your skin. You know, you have to make this deal with the flies. You do your thing, take a little bit of my blood, feed it to your wretched fucking offspring, go over there. Or, you know, I get it. So, I'm not sure if you can see it. I think there's one on this side. And there's one on this side, and there's one on my arm, and there's a couple on my head, and my legs are just a war zone, and I sort of feel a little bit like, see, like, it's so dark, my light just I need to warm it up a bit, you know? Yeah, like, I'm just gonna, like, just fall into a pile of worms, you know? Like, within, it doesn't really know, I don't know, seething. Ugh. Ever felt funny in specific areas of your body? Yeah, that's because that area has, since you were 5 years old, been made of growing parasites. We're all good. You know. Anyway, just trying to alert everyone to this fact. Obviously, I isolate fairly severely from other people. You know, certainly in a sexual, like in an actual touching sense. I am in the presence of other people every so often, you know, and on a routine basis with my schizophrenia support workers. Sorry, I know how that sounds. Okay. Like, that's the problem. You start saying schizophrenia and no one takes anything seriously, okay? No, you know, if that were the case, let it happen, okay? Just let it go with this one, you know? No, okay? It could be dangerous for you too. Yeah. Horrific, dude. Horrific. Dermal seething with larval parasites. Like, it sort of feels like there's a nest in my throat, you know. Ugh. See, that was, you know, that was worm shit happening over my goddamn larynx. See it? Oh. It's Halloween every day, dude. Halloween every day. every night too. I was thinking that maybe one of the solutions could be, right? Like I have like a cold plunge, but the cold plunge, instead of it being water, is cold piss. My own very cold piss. And like that wouldn't be good for me, but it would certainly not be very good for the, parasites in my skin. It would be worse for them first. Like all that like the problem is, like, SPF 50 plus, right? Because I put that on, so like when I went out into the sun, and there's been these flies around for like last month or so. Like it has protected them from the radiation that would otherwise kill the fucking like fly larvae. And it's been like, it's been a little bit cold. It's been cold and rainy and overcast for like 2 days. So they're really, fucking getting their wriggle on. So maybe what I need to do is just like sort of wait it out, shave my head, and go and just get a real fucking seriously fucking ill sunburn, Skin cancer will take me one day, but it will take the fucking parasites first. Or maybe I could fucking form some sort of symbiotic bond with the parasites. That seems like the worst option. Like, the most pleasant, like, sort of like a kind of loving, biological kind of thing to sort of get in amongst, but also no. Right? No. Oh. My friend, the earth's been poisoned by the human germ. No. No. My friend, the earth's been poisoned by the human germ. Can't remember any of the other lyrics for that song. I think as far as the flies are concerned, that's how they're getting through the day. That's how they're getting out of bed in the morning. Fucking hell. Oh. That's me attempting to do the melody from the X-Files theme. Oh, there's one. Immunity, long overdue. Contagion. I exhale you. My own mitosis growing through delusion from mania. Now contagion, I exhale you. This here it says, you belong to me. You do not want to be the light of the others. Fear the light, fear the breath, fear the others for eternity. Body hither now, inhale the clarity, hear the venom in what you say, inoculated. Yes, this immunity. Enumerate all that I'm to do. Calculating steps away from you. Exhale, expel, recast my tale with my allegorical elegy. Bow, 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 bow. Forfeit all control, you poison, you spectacle. Exercise the spectacle, exercise the melody, exercise the disparate poison for eternity. But purge me and evacuate the venom and the fear that binds me. No veil now, lift away. I see you running. Deceiver, chased away, a long time coming. Oh man, I'm going to see Tool hopefully in Good Things in a couple of weeks. How fucked would it be if it was like, no, lol, they didn't come. Guess what? We gotta rope you onto stage to headline Good Things Festival with this fucking light and, one shitty microphone. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. But also, because I'm going to that and I feel like I might explode into it, just like fall into a pile of bugs, it's like, dude, no, that's not supposed to happen, even at a Tool concert. You're supposed to see it on the screen, okay? But, leave it for the screen show, all right? Keep it up on the wall, all right? Fuck. So dangerous. Might give my ticket away. All right. Have a good one, guys. Water pipes. You're gonna need some water pipes. Water pipes to fit in your big ass snake. There's a big snake. That is a snake that I should make sure I'm standing this far away from, because it would rear up on its tail there, snap at me if I was a step closer. I can just like swing around. Thwack, buddy. Thwickety tack. Water pipes. You're gonna need some water pipes. Water pipes. You're gonna need some pipes Yeah, I need some water pipes. What? Water pipes? What? Why? What? Otherwise you're going to be overdoing the Drano there, buddy. Especially with snakes like that up in there. Water pipes. You're going to need some water pipes. Okay, so it's the next day. I haven't been completely eaten out yet. In fact, this is probably not going to happen. But there's better light. It's the day of the night, daytime, and that's what I'm talking about. See, that's a bite. That's a bite. That's a bite. That's a bite. Okay. And I went to the pharmacy, and they gave me this stuff called Lyclear. It's this stuff called permethrin and scabies cream. And so I think he said, if there are people being fucking just full of fucking vampire bee worm things, kill on sight. But also, no, don't do that. Give them Lyclear to kill the things. So I'll check back, maybe. If it doesn't kill me, if I don't have some sort of severe reaction. Okay? So far, so good. It doesn't sting as much as I was warned it would sting. So I might not harass those birds. I'm going to do whatever I can not to do that. Yeah. After years of waiting, nothing came. And as your life flashed before your eyes, you realize I'm a reasonable man, get off my case, get off my case. I'm a reasonable man, get off my case, get off my case, get off my case. I'm a reasonable man, get off my case. After years of waiting, nothing came. As a light flashed before your eyes, you realize looking in the wrong place. I'm a reasonable man, get off my case, get off my case. Anyway, that's not true about me, okay? I have the worst fucking sunburn now. It's like just unbelievably bad. And there's really been no worsening or improvement in the egg sacs. Ooh, look at that though. That's pretty good. I get that every day. Yeah, the chest and the back. I'm a fucking idiot.